Hi guys, it's Monday, and that means it's time for another episode with Mondays with me, Dr. Crystal. Okay, so today we're gonna do something really fun. At least I think it'll be fun. I hope you think it's fun. So there are a ton of videos out there on YouTube of doctors talking about the most Googled symptoms, the most Googled questions about sex, but there are none about the most Googled questions about doctors. Until now. Yay! So today, I'm gonna answer for you some of the most Googled questions about doctors. Let's do it. What am I doing with my hands? Like literally, what am I doing with my hands? All right, so we started off with, do doctors? And I have 3 that are covered up here, and we're gonna peel those off and answer them. First one, do doctors get flu shots? Actually can't believe people Google this. Like, have you ever been to your doctor? All we do at this time of year is try to get people to get flu shots. Yes, we get flu shots. Of course we get flu shots. You should get flu shots too. No, people, the flu shot does not give you the flu. Get your flu shot. Honestly, every place I've worked so far, they've actually required us to have the flu shot, so I have no choice, but if I did have a choice, I would still do it. I saw 2 patients earlier today with the flu, and neither of them got their flu shot, and I literally just don't get it because they look miserable, and anything that could lessen your chances of that happening to you, I don't know why you wouldn't do it. All right, let me step down off my soapbox, and we'll get to the next question. Do doctors smoke weed? Google, you're putting me in a very awkward position here. All I'll say is I know people who are doctors now that have smoked weed in the past. I do not know any doctors who smoke weed and then go to work, at least that I know of. My guess, I assume that there are probably doctors who smoke weed. There's some states that it's legal now. Where I live, it's not legal, and I don't know anyone here that currently does it. That's my answer. All right, here we go. Do doctors get sick? This is kind of a weird question. I mean, it's not like we're superhuman or anything. So yes, doctors get sick. We definitely always make sure we're cleaning our hands before and after we're seeing patients so we can prevent the spread of germs to other patients and to ourselves. But we occasionally get sick like everybody else. So yeah, we're human and we get sick. Are doctors happy? Are doctors happy? Guys, this one's kind of deep. I think it's really hard for me to speak for all doctors. I mean, I'm super happy. I love my job. I think I went into it for the right reasons. I think some people who went into medicine for different reasons, whether it was they thought they could make a lot of money or they thought that they needed to do it to make their parents happy. Some of those people might be unhappy because maybe medicine isn't really what they wanted to do. There's other people who may love their job at the beginning and then they just get burnt out because caring for patients is very emotionally draining, and I know some people like that who aren't necessarily happy. I can only speak for myself. Who's got 2 thumbs and is a happy doctor? This girl. Okay, that was bad, I'm sorry. Are doctors smart? I like to think doctors are smart. I mean, I am one, so maybe I'm not the best judge. I could be biased. I don't feel like you have to be a genius or anything as long as you're a really, really hard worker, but I think you probably have to be at least a little bit smart to be able to comprehend this stuff in med school and kind of get through it. So my answer would be yes, doctors are smart. All right. Are doctors overpaid? Again, it's hard to speak for everyone. I'm sure there are some people who are overpaid for what they do. I don't feel like I'm overpaid. Bear with me, I'll tell you why, and we can agree to disagree if you want. So I spent 4 years in undergrad getting an undergraduate degree. I spent 4 more years in med school, going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt. That's hundreds of thousands of dollars, people. So then I go on to residency, where you make an okay salary, but if you divide it by the number of hours that you work, usually it comes out to less than minimum wage. During this time, I can't pay much on my loans because I'm not making very much, and so they are gaining interest. So then I finally get done. My 20s are gone out the window while all of my friends have been already working, doing cool stuff, traveling. I've been training and getting further into debt. So I would say no, I don't think doctors are overpaid, but you might feel differently, and that's okay. All right, last one. Will doctors come on. Okay, seriously. Will doctors be replaced by robots? I really hope not, because I just spent all this time becoming a doctor, so if we get replaced by robots, I will kind of be upset. And you won't like me when I'm angry. Okay, but really, I don't see doctors being replaced by robots anytime soon. It's one thing to be able to input all the symptoms and the exam findings into a computer and for them to figure out what it is, but something that is really hard to replace is the human interaction. So if I'm explaining options to you about something, about different kinds of treatments, or if I'm giving you good or bad news, I think, at least I would prefer to get that from a human and not be like conversing with a robot or reading something on a screen. I guess potentially in the future it could be an option to go to a robot doctor, but I don't think / hope that it's not gonna be in my lifetime. All right. Will doctors say anything about THC? You guys are real interested in weed. So I don't fully understand this question, but I'm guessing it means like if you do a drug test and it comes up positive, am I going to say anything to you? Yes, I'm going to say something to you. I'm not just gonna ignore it and pretend it wasn't there. Even if I know this person smokes marijuana and they've told me they've smoked, if it comes up on it, I'm still gonna say, hey, just so you know, this showed up on your drug screen. Definitely not gonna just ignore it, sorry. I guess the other thing this question could mean is, am I gonna say anything to you if you tell me that you smoke marijuana? I mean, if you tell me, we're gonna discuss it, but that doesn't mean that you should hide it from your doctor. You should always be honest with your doctor, because sometimes it will have bearing on what's going on with your health, and we need to know. Please, please, please be honest with us. We greatly appreciate it. And a lot of times we can tell when you're lying. And we are on to the very last question. Will doctors prescribe tramadol for anxiety? So this is another weird one. Tramadol is a pain medicine. It's actually a controlled pain medicine, which means it's something we keep a closer eye on it. It works similar to opiates, so it's a strong pain medicine. And no, tramadol is not indicated for anxiety, so I wouldn't prescribe it for anxiety. Maybe other people have. I would be really surprised if someone came to me on tramadol and said, I'm on tramadol for my anxiety. I would probably take them off and start them on something else. So no. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. We are at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching and for subscribing and for liking all these videos. If you haven't yet, subscribe now. What are you waiting for? I have new videos right here every Monday. Okay, I'm done. I will see you next week. One might think I would have learned to talk by now.